You look in the mirror and you're disgusted by the way your physique looks. You have a desire to be confident, strong, masculine, and be charismatic around women. However, how will you ever get here if you don't even have the discipline to take care of your physique and your appearance? No, but seriously though, you want to be rich, but you don't even have the discipline to do 10 push-ups? As a young and unambitious kid, I always just followed my parents around, never really cared for my appearance. I just wore whatever they gave me. I never really took care of my hair. I wore glasses, but I never really cared how I looked. I barely even brushed my teeth. Not even like once a day, honestly. It wasn't until I grew up and I started to notice my appearance a lot more. However, I simply couldn't be bothered to do anything about it. As I got older, I also realized how important appearances are. No matter what, no matter how much blue pillars want to cope saying that it's vague or that it's wrong to chase to be good looking because they don't have the discipline and they don't want to get off their asses and actually take care of themselves, take care of their appearance. Appearances are very important. I remember this one time I was around 12 years old. It was a hot summer day. I remember me and my family, we had some customers because we sold like little ice pops or whatever. We had some customers, and it was specifically this one lady and her very, 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 very pretty daughter. I remember she walked in. I was sitting in the couch with one of my friends. I had just like been playing around and whatever, and she walked in and she was very pretty. Like as soon as I saw her, she had like little braces and stuff. She had like braids and she had braces. To me, it looked like she was really cute, to be honest. Like, not even gonna cap. And I remember as soon as I saw her, this is something that I always do whenever I see a pretty girl, and I think you can relate to this. It's like you try and act like all cool and mighty. You try to act like you're not even bothered. Like you do your thing, but you know you're thinking. You know that you're like you do what you're doing, but you're thinking about her looking at you. So you try to act all cool, like, oh, I'm not bothered. I don't even know you're there. And I remember what I did was that I stood up and like I remember I stretched or something like that. I like moved my hair around or something, and I was fucking musty as fuck. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like that was a hot summer day in which I was just fucking around outside. And even on the days that I was supposed to like take care of myself and like actually take a shower and maybe put on some cologne and do my hair. Not even on those days I wouldn't even care. So I don't understand why the hell did I even think that she would be attracted to me. I never really took care of myself. I didn't put in any hard work. I didn't work out. So what else did I expect? And I remember that same night I asked her friend, because I knew that they were friends. That was my neighbor. I asked her, I was like, hey, what's your friend's name? And I remember the first thing she told me, it was like, what she had said was, oh, she has a boyfriend. I was like, oh, I mean, it doesn't matter though. I told her that, but then I remember she had told me that same moment. She told me that her and her friends were talking about me, and I was so curious to know they said. I was like, I remember at that point I was still like kind of confident. I was like, oh man, I mean, maybe one of her friends like me. Like I don't know, but I remember the first thing she fucking said, fucking broke my heart. Like yeah, I'm like, I really like I can't complain, but what she said was, one of them has said that I need a haircut. She was like, "Oh, he needs a haircut," and she told me that that friend that I liked had said, you know what she said? She said, "Oh, he's not my type." I was like, "You already know." Whenever a girl says that, you know that she's not fucking into you, bro. It's not that you're not her type. No girl really has a type. It's just that's the only best, softest, least rude way to say it, and we all know this. Fast forward, and you already know my story. I discovered self improvement. I decided to take care of myself, discipline myself, actually take care of my physique, build some muscle, lose the fat, take care of my hair, do my eyebrows, shave a lot more often. Now I'm a lot more confident than I ever have been. And if you're sitting here telling me that looks are not important, because ever since I improved my looks, my life has improved drastically. Ever since I've improved my looks, I've become so much more happier and more confident than ever I have been. And that is through hard work. Because a lot of people are sitting here telling me that no, it's vague to chase looks, it's vague to try and look as best as possible. That's not necessary to be successful. You don't have to go to the gym. But if this is you, then you're simply a little pussy because you don't want to take care of yourself. This is just you coping because you don't want to put in the work to actually take care of yourself. But because in reality, it's all about the perspective. Because you can think that, oh, it's bad because you're just trying to look cool and it's vague to chase looks, but it's not that. It's that a strong masculine physique, a good looking guy that takes care of his appearance, it's just a lot more than just him looking good. A strong physique, a strong good looking physique, good muscle, not too much fat. He takes care of himself, he smells good, he takes care of his hair. He's well groomed. This is a lot more because to achieve a really good physique and really good appearance, it takes discipline. And these are values that women find attractive. So no, it is not vague to chase appearances. Why? Because these are the values that you need in life regardless. If you want to be rich, how are you gonna get there if you don't even have the small discipline to take care of yourself, to hit the gym? Don't you think that someone that has taken care of their body, that has the discipline to always have a good routine, have a good skincare routine, that brushes his teeth, that goes to the gym very often, don't you think he's gonna be a lot more likely to achieve all of his goals than someone that's just sitting around saying that it's vague to chase appearances? Of course, the strong, good-looking man is gonna be a lot happier and a lot more likely to achieve his goals. Because to achieve that physique, you need discipline. So if anything, these men that chase good appearances and that want to have a good physique, these are the good men. They're doing the right thing. Instead of coping saying that it's vague to chase appearances. These are the 3 ways to instantly improve your attractiveness. And number 1, of course, like I've just said, take pride in your physique and build an aesthetic V-taper body. What I mean by a V-taper means that your shoulder to waist ratio is around the 1.6 to 1. Meaning that your shoulders are wide while your waist is a lot smaller, making that attractive upside down triangle look in a man, which makes any man look so attractive. Because like I said, a physique says a lot more than just looks. Looks is basically the bonus of it. Because a physique says how strong and how disciplined and how much work that man has put in, which is very attractive. A strong body is a strong mind. By improving your physique, not only will you improve your physical health, but you will improve your mental health, which will eventually lead you to becoming more confident and be able to step out of your comfort zone more easily. Of course, stepping out of comfort zone is supposed to be hard, however, you'll do this with a lot more confidence. Don't you think the man that has put in the hard work in building his physique deserves to be with that pretty woman? Of course he does. He's put in the work. Number 2, have better hygiene. A lot of people are coping right now, probably thinking that you have good hygiene because you're taking care of the basic needs, but you probably barely even brush your teeth, man. Like, there's a lot of things that you probably have never considered that are related to hygiene. For example, how do you groom yourself very often? Do you shave? Do you groom your balls? Do you use any sort of cologne? I'm not saying it's necessary, but having a nice cologne from time to time is always great. Do you do your eyebrows? Do you actually shave yourself often so you look good? Do you even at least brush your teeth twice a day at least? Do you even know how to wash your ass, bro? Because if this is you, if you're not even taking care of these basic ass needs, what makes you think that you deserve a woman like the woman that you want? Think about this. If you just take care of these basic needs first, then taking care of your physique and everything else will come much easier. Number 3, smile confidently. And this is one of the easiest things that you can quite literally instantly do in any social situation. And literally, even when you're alone, fake it till you make it. Because a smile says a lot about a man. Whenever a man smiles, he's basically in control of the situation. It tells everyone around him that he's confident, that he's in control, that he's dominant in the situation. Not in a disrespectful way, but in a confident and good way. Learn to smile naturally by literally just thinking of funny shit that has happened to you in your life. Think about a joke and you will smile naturally. Whenever you're walking around in the mall or anywhere, always remember, just smile. This makes you look a lot more approachable and a lot more confident. And trust me, that weird, straight looking face that you put whenever you see a pretty girl is not very attractive. So don't be like, especially not that. Just smile with confidence. If you take care of this and you decide to delay gratification instead of just continuing with your life, because it's so easy for you to just click away and continue playing video games, eating junk food, and doing whatever. However, if you do that, this will catch up to you. Yeah, you might be able to have a good time right now, but in the future, you will pay for this. Your future self will pay for this. You will be putting your future self in a worse situation. So instead, delay gratification. Sacrifice these things, and in the future, you will become so much more happier. You will be with that woman you've always wanted to be. By her side, cuddling. And she'll look at you with eyes of pure love. That she could not be more loyal to you. She only has eyes for you. Think about this. And do it for your future self.